Happy Monday, everyone! Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Outer Worlds 2, if I could speak. Um, yeah, we're getting back into it. Yeah, I was going between Palia and Outer Worlds 2. Um, and Hogwarts Legacy, honestly. Those three. And, I had fun with Outer Worlds 2 last weekend, so I was like, come on, let's continue on. I need to be consistent with these games. So I'm thinking Outer Worlds 2 today, and next Sunday, um, I'll go back to Hogwarts Legacy and then switch off, unless people want to see a certain game. Um, and then obviously Paleo is going to be Saturdays, like I say. Yeah, we'll do Paleo at least once a week because I still need to get a plushie. Probably not tonight because me and my wife have to record our podcast. But anyways, what I wanted to say is I made a mistake yesterday. Oh shoot, my shirt's disappearing. I thought I had it just right. Let me see something for a second. So I was saying it was President's Day today, and I've been telling my wife, no, it's President's Day. I even said it on stream. There we go, my shirt's back. And she agreed with me for once. And it turns out it's Martin Luther King Day. And funny story regarding. Actually, I want to see if I could swim. Can we swim here? Do you know if we could swim here? Hey, Niles! Oh, fine. Turn your back on me. Is there swimming in this game? We don't know if this is water either. It could be acid. I guess the dock would be burning. Let's see if we could swim. Ooh, apparently not. Alright, no swimming. Good to know. So yes, I was under the impression it was President's Day, but President's Day is in February. And I should have known it was Martin Luther King Day because I went into work 2 years in a row. I drove into work. I have off today. On Martin Luther King Day. Like, darn it, I didn't mean to do that. Like an hour plus drive, I drove into work, and when I got there, I was like, "Oh, it's nice. I got a nice parking spot. Where is everybody?" And I texted one of my coworkers. I was like, "Where is everyone? Are we off today?" And lo and behold, we were. And yes, I did that twice in a row actually, but that was a while ago, at least 3 years ago. Now you ask, why am I jumping up here? It looked like a little... looked like a path. Was I here? These look dead. I don't have much ammo. Let's see. Do I have a lot of ammo on this? I have no rounds in that. Perfect. So I say we go to the nearest settlement and barter. But I guess I've been here because everyone's dead. Okay. I'm trying to remember the controls and everything I did last time. Oh, that's a cool looking plant. Okay. What we got here? Oh yeah, these little things. I like destroying them. Crabble meat. Okay. I mean, we could sell it, if anything. It seems to have a generous save system, I have to say. I see it saving on the bottom left all the time. Outta here. Kind of like little hermit crabs. Well, this one's a big one. This one doesn't look like a hermit crab. I guess kinda. These look more like a hermit crab. I remember the first time I saw wild hermit crabs. I was so enamored. It was in Puerto Rico. I saw them walking across the path. I was like, that's a hermit crab. Honestly, we need ammo, so let's get out of here. Niles, let's go.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, Need something, Commander?
Pedal to the metal, Commander. What does that mean? Field tinkering. I'd like to take advantage of your engineering skills. Oh. I think that means maybe I could use him on like hacking. No, that would be hacking. I don't know what that means actually. Alright, let's get out of here. Guess I'll take that. I don't know, so the other game I was going, I actually was going between 4 games. It was, this game here. Just want to show you real quick. Because it had paleo vibes. I showed this last night on stream. Not Grounded. Actually want to stream that. Opidum. But I was thinking an Atom Fall I'll do one time. I was thinking, you know, not many people are playing it, which is fine. Obviously, I don't mind that. I don't know. I feel like that's like a midweek stream. Because basically it'll just be me, which is fine, but I honestly want to see what the game is, like what it is. Because like I said, it had Palia vibes, but it wasn't open world. I mean, it was open world. It wasn't MMO, basically. Oh wait, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't mean to backtrack like this, but there was a factory in here that I totally missed. Or not a factory, it was like a structure. Hey Cal, how's it going? Happy Monday. Do you have off today? I have off and it's beautiful. I'm not ready to go back. Alright, the door's locked. Oh, I guess I've been in here. It's open. I don't have, oh yeah, that was the thing last stream. I had no lockpicks. Okay. Do I have a flashlight? Just wondering. Hey, how are you doing this Monday, Cal? It's nice to see you.
Being this close to DeVries,
I'm interested what this
feels
means.
like we're finally on track to set the universe
Use his
right.
engineering skills. What does that mean?
Anyway, need something, Commander?
Yes, I want to know what this means. Field tinkering, what is
Sure.
that?
Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Crafting mods. I don't know what this is. Oh, you can craft ammo. That might be good for me. Okay, so I could craft on the fly. The workbench. Oh no, can I? I just don't have the materials. Okay. Well, that was a waste. What about mods? I have a new mod available. At the workbench, the mod screen allows you to apply mods. Okay, I know what mods are. I'm pretty good. Can't complain. After our stream last night, I did a bit of shoveling. Luckily, it's warmer today, so everything's melting. But thanks for asking. I appreciate that. Said I had a new mod. Oh, maybe the late because I picked that up. Oh wait, here we go. Corrosion soak. Plasma soak. I don't need it. Let's continue on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this. And we can't swim, we just figured that out. Maybe I was supposed to come here in a later stage because that would have been cool if I could release that robot. Oh, we gotta go this way. And last stream I did jump into that portal thing and I instantly died, so. Can't swim and I can't jump in those portals. Noted. Duly noted. So I don't have much ammo. Oh. Who are you? Oh, actually I've seen him before. I think I killed him. Sorry for killing your friends. Oh. you doing back there? Grunting in back of me? I don't like the flickering over there. It's usually an ominous sign. I need ammo. What do you got here? Is that a coffin? Or a storage crate? It kind of was like the shape of a coffin. I really need like any ammo. I mean, I could go into there. That's where I need to go. Just, I like to explore, you know? Let's take a look. Remember, I can't swim. We can't fall. Beautiful. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Is there a graphics setting on here? Did I look at that? Gameplay, visual mode, balanced. I'm just wondering what it looks like in the best. Well, hi, Gina. How's work? Thank you. You bought me this shirt. Gina's on Twitch chatting. FYI, Cal. Not talking to myself, although I do that. Just interested. Ooh, the frame rate dips tremendously, but I mean, it's 30 frames per second, I guess. Yeah, I don't like this. Go to balanced, I guess. It's smoother for sure. What's the other mode? High frame rate. Performance, okay. Yeah, let's do balance. Because I think my streams are 60 frames per second. Actually, let's just see what it looks like. Does it look that bad? Ooh, it's nice and smooth though. I like this better. Okay. Oh man, I had like a phantom glider. I was hitting X to glide off of that, like for Palia. Obviously, it wasn't working. Come on. Oh, you're already here. Okay. Lucky Spratfoot. Alright, it's a junk item. I'll take it though. Whoa. Hey, thank you for following Callan23. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. Important announcements. See what we got. I can't. A scourge of unfettered capitalism. Alright. I could read all this, but I know we want to get to the gameplay. What's this? Crude biomass. We could sell some stuff, I guess, right? Get some creds. Let's keep it on. Lighten the mood. Is that it? What's over here? Anything? Something. Short rounds. Here we go. Okay. That's why you look everywhere. Anything else over here? Here we go. Worst loaf. Alright, 4% health. Currency. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess we'll go into town. La Valerie. Looking shiny today. That's my ship. Okay. Just want to make sure we explore it everywhere within the immediate vicinity. I don't want to miss any ammo. Alright, let's drink some soda. Mini rolls, okay. Anything in this little cranny over here? Alright, I'll take some bits. Oh, flashlight? Or do I not? I guess not. Unless I'm not. Not a big deal, I was just wondering. Hope you're doing well today, Callan. Alright, long rounds. Okay, there we go. We got some ammo. Alright, let's go into town. Ooh, glowy. Mollusks? Glowy mollusks? What's this?
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to
Andy's
be
choice. It's
functioning
the only
normally.
choice.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
How are you, sir? You're not looking to... Oops, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Trying to get down your level. I guess you don't need these. Junk item. Mechanical marble keeps perfect time in various gravities, including 0G. However, do not get it wet. Or subject to temperatures over 350 degrees Kelvin, or under 270 Kelvin. Or eat it. I'll take this gun too. I want your armor. How do we get that? Or your hat, at least. Oh, I got blood on me from hitting him. Need to wash this off. Let me wipe it on your shirt. What else we got? Anything? Do I have more ammo for this gun now? Nope. Alright, we got some ammo for this one. I like this one. They call me Quick Draw McGraw. Uh-oh.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
I have much ammo for this gun. I'll let you guys take it. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That was actually pretty easy. I assume this is kind of like the intro. Well, I already played the tutorial-ish part. Take a cool and take. I don't know what that I need that for. Alright, it's junk. Nice. Here we go. Ammo. Let's load this baby up. What else we got here? Is it the train tracks here? Alright, we'll continue on. We get lost in a little bit. Go into town. Grab a drink. Meet the locals. Put the gun away.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
Hello, sir.
Go-getter.
Madam?
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Let's see. I'm a Sprat exterminator. Got an order from your supervisor.
Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our Sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Let's hear the pitch for Andy's Choice.
What? You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Enough. You seem kind of consternated. Something on your mind?
Got a convoy overdue back from the landing pad. Admit I'm a bit worried.
I encountered hostile drones by the remains. Was your convoy these flying shooting mechanicals that fired at anything that moved? No?
Something tells me you ran into the reason they ain't been back. See any sign of them?
Found evidence of a battle. Didn't look too good. If anyone made it, I didn't see.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Watch? Let's see. Didn't find anything like that, I'm afraid. Not much in the habit of plundering corpses.
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them. There's a bounty for it.
How might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Got it, got it. So I'm looking for a trader who goes by DeVries. Any ideas where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
No, fair enough. I'll leave you to it.
Once
I could
again,
figure out where to buy a
Fairfield,
gun and
the
drink.
official new home of free- Can't believe some of those protectors
Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. Darn it.
has just
Sorry.
see the benefit of
You guys can handle that. I keep hitting the wrong button. You friend? Okay, that's Niles. Thank you. Get out of my way, Valerie. Okay, they're high level. Can you get a headshot on there? I only have 2 bullets. Let's conserve. One bullet. I did not mean to do that. Hey guys, I hit the wrong button. We're okay. Everything's okay. I'm not here.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
When? Take the heat off. Let's see what we got. I have 3 bullets here. Alright, I'm trying to get it. I missed. That's awesome. What do we got? We're gonna die. Guess I could heal. Valerie, go ahead, handle it.
Appreciate a little help, Commander.
Alright. Oh, I got to remember O is crouch. Oh.
Knew you had my back.
Alright, what if if we do a pincer move? Hill? Pincer move. Hopefully there's no one over here. No, there's not. They can't see me. Do they know I'm coming from behind? Kinda lost them. Where are they?
Emergency protocols ready.
Oh shoot. I might have to reload because I need to get into this town. There's gonna be a bounty on my head, I'm pretty sure. Alright.
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold
That
still
guard wasn't
working.
You forget? Do they forget?
Come on.
Because I'm pretty sure there's a bounty on my head now.
Guess we ought to go acquaint
Hey
ourselves.
guys, don't mind this gun.
Can't figure them out. Some people worship them.
They're becoming unstable. What if they swallow us up?
Nope. Yep, they remembered me. I'm gonna die right here. I totally missed. Okay, that's fine. We need to start over because there's no way. No, I don't. Let's, hopefully it saved right after I talked to her, but not after I punched her. After I punched her in the butt. It's a very aggressive act. Alright, was this after?
Ain't fond of all this fighting.
Okay.
Anything's better than Tau Ceti, though.
I just wanted to see. Okay, pickpocket. We can pickpocket. I figured we could.
Protectorate Hull has just once again.
All right, the save process in this game is beautiful.
Self-reliance on
Ooh, very colorful. Thick grass hides you from hostiles and making them unable to see you from distance. Use the sneak by safely. Okay, it would be nice to know when I was being shot before, but that's okay. I have it on the high frame rate mode, so the textures are going to be a little wonky. That's fine. I like how smooth it is.
Sorry, jawing with out-of-towners is top of my not to-do list.
Alright, fine. Attitude. Any openings over here? What's going on over here?
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. Well, except for the handful of hullheads who couldn't accept this
Armor,
place
I
as
mean,
a
it's
new
kind of
management.
mosaic.
We sure fixed them. Void did. Mind you, don't track any outside mud on top of our inside mud if you
Got it. What's going on here? Oh, target
Eyes
practice.
open when you pull the trigger. You can't shoot what you can't see.
Can I take these? Nope, did not mean to do that.
Guns are weapons.
Stop blaming the wind.
Have a little contest here?
Don't be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are
Get
weapons.
some burns on
not
his face.
toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not.
Okay. Those targets haven't taken much damage. You sure those guns are even loaded?
I can assure you they are.
But are you really, really sure?
The plan is testing me. Yes, I'm quite certain. Lack of ammunition is not the problem. The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They're accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, and even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
Got it, got it. These recruits need to feel inspired. Mind if I have a word with them?
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
Well, I just took out some enemies over there. Not sure if you saw. Let's see. Let's try this again. I don't think I've passed the speech check yet. Not to boast, but I can be pretty inspirational.
You do have a certain confidence about you that is presently absent in these recruits. Very well. I'll allow
Okay,
you
it
to speak
worked.
with them.
We did it.
Don't make me regret
Mission
this.
accomplished.
Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson.
Simpson, come
We have
on.
a guest who has a few words to share.
You have something to say to us?
He's got a unibrow. Ooh. How about you're all going to die now? If the Protectorate wins, you'll go back to being farmers. Is that what you want? They're probably going to say yes.
No,
Okay.
but it's probably what we deserve. The others are right.
Alright, no
We're not
morale,
cut out
no
for this.
confidence. Got it. No one starts out a crack shot. You've got potential, and you'll improve with practice.
In the short amount of time we've shared, I've already observed a great deal of improvement in each and every one of you.
You really think so? Gee, imagine how fearsome we'll be in a month.
With Annie's choice, each of you has the potential to be so much more. Believe it.
Yes, and a corporate ladder means there's always somewhere greater to reach. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees. Weapons at the ready. And fire! Well done, trainees. Well done!
See? Aren't you glad I
Appears
talked to
your
him?
words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. as I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward.
Okay.
Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks. Plan willing, I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of recruits.
That's right. Remember my name. What's my name again? Can I take these? Is that okay?
The
You don't need that,
Protectorate
right?
made you farmers, but Auntie's
take all
choice has
these.
made you soldiers.
I'll show you how it's done. No, I don't want to use that gun. This one. Which gun do I have a lot of ammo? No gun, apparently.
Good for.
Alright, 50, here we go. Let me show you.
No move for nonsense. Your weapon works. Test it somewhere else.
Train at the targets like you guys. There we go. Showed you a thing or two. Let's get out of here. Going over here. Ooh.
Go consume like a good consumer.
Taking stock
How
over
about
here?
I do my job, and you do whatever it is. you
Alright. Enough said. I'm taking your water. Corporate hireling.
Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy?
I thought that was his name for a second. Let's examine this book. A repair manual with detailed information about the Sky Mine systems. Again. I was thinking maybe I'd learned something. Maybe not. That's fine. That's fine. Stuck here. Okay. Anything in here? Don't mind me. Okay. Nothing more? Got it. Just checking. Like to prod my surroundings.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division
Actually,
and I'll
it's
get you
pretty
outfitted.
loose.
Quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
I'm not with Annie's choice, not officially.
Astounded the minister hasn't yet converted you to our cause. But in the meantime, I'll trade you my own bona fides for jotting down your name. I'll spend the same to me. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Just here to admire the dropships. They're really
Did I?
nice.
Though I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a Hammerclaw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here, while I'd be off piloting one of those beauties.
What's stopping you from pursuing that dream?
Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean.
With the war on, at least being involved in replenishment means job security. Let's see. Sounds like you just gave up.
I like your optimism. That's much of what I tell myself, too. A dream's just a song in the heart, and I'm not getting paid to sing.
Eat that saying. What do we have in here? I mean, she can't see me. What is this? Charged medicine pistol. Can she see me from here? No. Need the pancakes. Do I need the pancakes? Oh, hello. Oh, it's you. I need Crabble juice. What's on this computer? Display current inventory. Okay, it's a long list. Anything else in here you don't need? I could take off your hands. What was that? Thought I saw something. Okay. Actually, we didn't look at her inventory.
What do you need this time? As a friendly reminder, all sales are final, especially ammunition.
Enough. I got nothing. I even have enough for this stuff. I could buy this biomass pistol. Okay, that's what I use the biomass for. I already have that. I took this. Let's move on. There's a workbench. Okay, another vendor. Alright, good to know that's there. Take that. I like free stuff. Ooh. I do not have either. I need to get lockpicks. Steel performance review employee. Don't mind if I do. Ability to accomplish responsibilities. Marksmanship score exceed the standard assessment. Regarding patrol attendance, employee has a commendable record with no violations of standard quota policy. However, an overabundance of passion for her position often leads to an employee to exhaust herself to the point of performance dips following a series of unimproved goal achievements. Decrease trooper injury and death incidents during routine patrols by 15%. Okay. Alright, the suggested area of improvement responds poorly to perceived mockery. Must improve the frequency of her following her superior's orders to the letter of the law, not the presumed spirit of it. Should refresh education regarding supply and demand in relation to shifting market urgency. Promotion request denied again. Okay. Maybe I could use that for something later. Should I just steal it while I'm standing up? Here we go. Don't mind me. Let's get out of here before she realizes. Run with the sprat.
Pleasure not doing
Corporate climber. Anything in here? Okay.
Not everyone's cut out for life in an anti-encampment. It's intense.
I like your
But only
gun.
3 to attend,
Oh, it's a
and we
double
sleep in
barrel
shifts.
shotgun. I have that.
It's comfy enough once the adrenochrome burns off.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
Let's talk. What do you do around here when you're not on break?
I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All
I guess
they're
the
doing is fixing
drone
their targeting
technician
priorities so they mark us as friendlies.
title should have given it
But I
away.
can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
I was attacked by drones near Fairfield. Are you sure you even want to redeploy these?
Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot point anyway. These ones ain't gonna shift on their own anytime soon. And that there's a problem. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
Okay. Don't rely on them too much. I've seen Terminator. The stakes are so high, why aren't you at the terminal right now?
Key mashing all day. Surprised my fingers ain't stumps at this point. It was as simple as putting in the time, that'd be one thing. But it's a bit thornier than that. These Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know.
You know. Let's see. Like they say, if at first you don't
Have
succeed,
another smoke?
Well, yeah. Is that your solution to everything?
Sometimes you gotta get away from the problem in order to solve the problem. That's what I'm doing. I hope.
You know, I was reading that if people use deep sleep and dreams to solve their problems. I forget what famous smart person did that. Is there anyone with more experience who can help you?
Guessing that means you're flat out of ideas? Figures. Not that I need the help of some protectorate townie, understand, but I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name was. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this perplexity.
There's a baton locked in one of the cases. Just so you know, if I help, I'm taking it.
What? Oh, yeah. Must have gotten jammed in there prior to the liberation. Truth be told, I'd forgotten about it. What with all the trouble this terminal's been giving me. If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it.
See ya then. If any solutions come to mind, I'll let you know. Access security protocols. Target set to friendly. All non-protector targets set to hostile. Attack on sight. As the Ministry is no doubt aware, performing a mandatory power cycling of our automechanicals will necessitate putting the very drones Fairfield relies on for its primary defenses into standby mode. It is not the intention of this humble technician to frustrate the Ministry, but with your permission, I would like to conduct this exercise in stages. Rather than neutering all of the defenses at once, it is my fervent hope this will accomplish the task to the Ministry's satisfaction without leaving Fairfield completely vulnerable to attack. In the meantime, I expect the power cycling to be completed forthwith, or I will add dereliction of duty to your list of offenses. Message has been reviewed by the Ministry of Accuracy and categorized as disinformation. Please contact your supervising warden for permission to access deleted messages. Okay. Doesn't look good, sir. Where's the baton? I didn't actually see it. Stuck in the door?
Wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Yeah, let's take your time. Come on, we're in a new town. There's blood on the walls. Bullet holes. It's a beautiful thing.
The door this tough? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns.
Oh, there's the warden that
Probably
got
some
sent to
ammunition,
jail.
too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
If I talk to him first, what's this? Here, can you guys turn around for a second? Need to fix my pants. I don't want people looking.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark.
Oh, nice beard.
Today. Have you two come to mock me like
mustache.
your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No.
Okay, let's not.
Wait.
I was gonna say, let's not start off by insulting me.
On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
I do. Well, I did lead a team, but that was a while ago.
From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well?
Depends. How would you describe losing all of your troops and then nearly dying?
It must have been a nettlesome experience indeed if you remain so prickly about it. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
So FYI, I don't have headphones in. I'm listening on speakers to the game, so if you hear an echo, just let me know. I think I have it just right, but... Okay. If you're a warden, shouldn't you be guarding the cell from the outside of it?
I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military. short for Warden of the Realm.
Ooh, that's a nice title. You wouldn't happen to know of a way to get into the armory, would you?
And if I did,
Okay, here's a speech. Better I get whatever's inside that armory than the people who imprisoned you, right?
what a strange argument. Obviously, I would prefer the contents of the armory remain with
Okay,
the
we might have
Protectorate,
some
but
success here.
circumstances being what they are, perhaps you're right. We need more privacy before continuing this conversation. Go to the back of the building, and I shall meet you at the window of my cell.
Okay, fair enough. You can rely on me to be the very spirit of
I'll be
discretion.
waiting.
I thought that those were the guards right next to me. I was like, oh, we weren't talking. We were just talking about the game. You see it? Who do I talk to? What about you? I keep hitting the wrong
You're
buttons.
thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides,
Perfect. Good.
Protectorate lack
Thank
of
you, Cal.
imagination.
I appreciate you confirming.
Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Let's see. Is this door giving you trouble?
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Sure, if you don't mind making out all of Fairfield at the same time. Taking out. Making, not making out.
I'd love to see the quartermaster's face after turning her lamps onto that requisition request.
Fine, Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, bet that could plow through the door.
This guy is a little crazy. Have you tried using your head? Seems pretty
If you
dense.
don't hear me laughing, it's because I ain't.
You did throw your helmet at it that one time, Kemp. That's sort of close.
Whose side are you on here, Murph?
Let's see. Why is it important that you get into the armory anyway?
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
Let's see. You mean Anti-Choice didn't put their two best troopers on this job? Nah, I don't want to go crazy on the meanness. Is the situation with the Protectorate that
In
dire?
any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
At least it seems like you're winning hearts and minds.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment, hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
I like this guy's
You made your
imagination.
case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Good to say, people don't use the word diddly enough. I appreciate her. I'm gonna say nothing. Cause let's game this out. If no one else is worried about what's in that vault or trying to get, or not the vault, armory, like the higher ups, then it seems like it's not a high value goods in there. Nothing. I bet it's empty and you're both wasting your time.
Don't sound so excited about it.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
See, I already promised the guy that I'd talk to him outside, so do I want to tell them I could get into it? Let's see. I haven't met a lock that could keep me out. Let me try.
Oh, really? Why didn't you lead with that?
Ordinarily, I'd question how you came about such a unique skill set. But circumstances being what they are, have at it. Just know we're keeping an eye on you.
Already got it. We're keeping an eye on you and they walk... Okay, they are keeping an eye on me. Thought they were going to walk away. Well, I don't have the necessary skills. I lied. Goodbye. It's glowy. Can they see me from here? What else we got here? Ooh. Hold on a second. They can't see me, right? Shoot, I keep hitting the darn wrong button. I don't know if I have to crouch to do it like that. It's not like they could hear me, right? Alright, their backs are turned. Actually, that worked out. You can keep your Crabble juice. Compliance investigations. Notations. Nothing hurts like stupid dues. Void be damned. It's not as if running a side hustle inside of Auntie's Choice is complicated. It only requires exercising the tiniest bit of discretion and getting your dirty work done where people can pretend they don't see it. Mind those 2 rules and I won't have to track you down, truss you up, and send you back to the fleet in chains. And yet, that's just too complicated for the half-wit smugglers who landed one of Auntie's transports at the damaged landing pad and unloaded what were clearly contraband crates in the middle of the damn day. So now they're in a cell and I have an excessive amount of paperwork to do, and there's nowhere near enough commission on my bringing them in to justify the number of hours all this will take. Alright, let's see. Read it all. Okay. So I think first order of operations, I will go around. Obviously I have to because I can't open that door. I lied to these people.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happened.
It's you know me. I get
everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success.
Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
maybe I might not be able to get this wall open. I get distracted easily is what I was saying, so he was in front of me. Let's be totally upfront. My last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then.
Totally.
I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
I guess. What's in it for me? And just what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with Raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
I actually do a pretty convincing impression of the Raptidon mating call. Want to hear?
Not particularly. Already have plenty of nightmares about them critters. Just thinking about them scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited Protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
It sounds like a scam, to be honest. So what's in it for him?
Typical research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
Let's see, you're in quite a bind. We could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
You've been a bit late on details about what these schematics are for.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Where's Spire Grove? I think he said south.
The broke-down funicular is due west of here.
West.
Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Consider it done. I'll be on my way.
All right then. Don't let me keep you.
I feel like it's a trap. Sounds too good to be true. I see sparks. Oh, that's why. I want to see if there's something under there. I like the kind of like parkourish jumping in this. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Here, over here.
We should be able to speak freely here without the risk of being overheard.
How clandestine. I feel like a spy.
Had you been born in the Protectorate, that passion for discreet service would have been rewarded with assignment to the Sentinels. The loss for us all, no doubt. But now, we were speaking of finding a way into the armory, yes? There is an entrance on the roof by which you may gain ingress. Had these two dolts bothered to do even the most cursory inspection, they'd have found it.
If you say. How am I supposed to get up there?
I leave that to you to discover. Be grateful I offered you this much. That is all I have for you. I must recuse myself now, lest I draw undue attention and be subjected to another lecture on the benefits of the free market. Goodbye, and pray we never meet outside this constabulary. I will, of course, be required by duty to meet you as an adversary under such circumstances.
Good it. See, there's scaffolding. I thought it'd be a little bit harder. What else is up here? Flying wheel, junk items, worth 73 bucks. Okay. What's my weight capacity? But say? Guess we'll figure it out. Up here, or did I go too high? Oh, there it is. Hello. You're okay with this, Niles, right? Take that. Shock rod. Concentrated energy stored in a capacitor rod, commonly used to power shock weapons and automated technologies. Okay. Nothing in here, guys. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Ooh, don't mind if I do. What else we got? Pick up defensive plates. Okay. Had to clear my throat. I guess the only way out is through the door. Hopefully they don't search me. Alright, here we go.
Yeah, show that door who's boss.
Cap,
Keep hitting the wrong button. Luckily there's no one there.
Whoa, how in the blazes did you get in there?
See that? You go in. Yeah. Nothing in here. Just crates, empty crates and a light. So weird.
Huh. Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned too. A bit lackluster.
Oh man, I told him I got it?
yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now.
I was supposed to say
I
that,
swear,
but there's
Cap,
nothing in there.
Sometimes I wonder about you.
What if I be nice? Take a look at this nifty gun I
I'd say
found.
you've earned that lead pusher.
Okay.
Thanks for all your help.
Pays off being nice.
We'll put in a good word for you with the higher-ups first chance we get.
Thank you.
I guess the real treasure were the guns we found along the way.
Is there anything else in here? Alright. Check that off the list.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current and very temporary shortage of
Talk,
funds.
do you not remember me? Biomass goo canister, okay. Oh, we can't play the piano? Beautiful mount.
Get their worries. And
that?
sometimes their names.
Pitchball card, Alex Wilson. Yeah. Can't talk to him? Okay. Is anyone else in here? Oh, hello, Sanitizer Magnus.
Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors.
It looks pretty clean as it is, sir. Well, it looks like it needs some brushing.
Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
You were formerly a drone operator, right? I need help bypassing security protocols. Let's try this first. Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're doing a good job.
Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency?
Sure.
I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community,
Skullduggery,
the
another good word.
excessively colorful nutrition.
Why do you keep getting demoted?
I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Let's see, do you know how to get around the security protocols on the drone terminal?
Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts.
It was easy. See, you've just saved me a huge headache.
Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again. Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one after all.
Okay, see, it pays being nice. There we go. Starting to fill in here, I guess. This guy wears his sunglasses at night. Oh, you weren't here before. Intoxicant Facilitator Cole.
Welcome to the Name Pending Saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
I'm looking for information. Have any?
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between the Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
Let's see. Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid. The bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces.
to
We
know.
have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
Who's in charge up at the Vox Relay?
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
What's with Auntie's Choice? I thought Auntie Cleo and Spacer's Choice were separate.
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
I need to ask that. Anything you could tell me about the people who are running this town?
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
I had so many questions, and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
That rift is going to swallow this entire colony soon if we don't do something.
Of course I know that. We all do.
Okay, fine.
Just
You know
trying to make some
everything.
bits while I can, you know? Besides, some say it's decades away. Why fret unduly today? Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but
You did
oh well.
disappoint.
Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur.
The name pending Saloon. Salon. You haven't named this place yet?
That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
Definitely absent-minded.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan.
This is a pretty good one. Let's see. Tell me truthfully, you don't really have a 19-point plan, do you?
Shh, not so loud. Look, operating a new location sure ain't easy. Swear I get blamed for anything going wrong, whether it's my fault or some foul up from the local head office. But the nice thing about Fairfield, if you sound like you got some know-how, people believe just about any bit of hooey or bunkum you declare.
Alright. Just thought of something I need to do.
All right.
Bye.
Appreciate you dropping by.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind.
Who's talking? Oh, it's the guy again. He's still standing there. Okay, we know what a map is. Just looking. It was west, wasn't it? What's that? Oh, that's the rift anomaly. Oh no. Okay. It's like south. Well, that is southwest. Oh no, the compass, it's south. Okay. Do we do that first? No. Let's continue on. Let's meet the head honcho, and then we could do that. Okay, one over there. We didn't go in here yet, actually. The medical place.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc.
Oof. This guy needs to be stitched up.
Definitely not in excruciating pain. Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
I think you need a tourniquet. See, hey Val, anything you could do to help our friend here?
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent.
Fine.
Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
Oh, so he was part of that party that was delivering goods, maybe? It's a lot of blood. What happened?
I was on sentry duty.
Oh, sentry duty. Okay.
Bravely surveying our perimeter for threats when a protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
Wires a coagulant light. How'd you survive?
Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied.
That's why I'm here.
Resources, I guess. As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
Think they'd welcome outside assistance?
Can't imagine they'd turn down help from anyone who knows how to handle themselves and is a friend of Auntie's. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Sounds like a quick way to distinguish yourself. Why don't you volunteer?
Now there's an idea might be worth considering. They do say the quickest way to a promotion is by climbing over other bodies. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
Between Protectorate attacks and rogue drones, what's going right around here?
Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum.
If I take a look at your arm more closely?
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
What if I lie? I don't have medical. Let's see. I am indeed trained in anatomical scrutiny and bodily dissection.
Wow, those must be some advanced courses because I've never even heard of them. Well,
Very high
all right
level.
then. Just hope you're not squeamish.
I've seen worse. You'll live. Probably.
That don't exactly inspire me with confidence, but I'll take a hopeful prognosis over the alternative any day.
It's been fun, but I've got places to be. Havoc to wreak. Good luck not bleeding out. Wait, can I talk to him again?
I'd say welcome back, but
I want to see if I could still give him the coagulant if I get it.
If you're here for the dock, hope you ain't in any kind of hurry. Wait's still on the long side of short.
Alright.
Oh, please, take a seat. And the doctor will be with you.
Maybe I could procure a coagulant thingy? Anticoagulant?
You'd make a great lower man.
Oof, that guy didn't make it. Steel trauma kit.
kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Shame to lose the leg, but it'd be worse to lose your life.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Alright, hey!
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
What if a trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated?
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
I kind of want to say, I don't suppose I could borrow that bone saw. We've got a full crowd in the waiting room. Any way to speed things up?
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can
Oh,
be
so
done
he
to
doesn't have the
accelerate
coagulant?
timetable for treating these soldiers.
Let's see, can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chem set right there.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
Let's see.
Here are my supplies.
Coagulor mushroom. I assume you need that to make the coagulant stuff. Guess I could take a look. Where's the chem set? Gizmo looks really complicated and probably expensive. You can't tell much more looking at it, but most of the vials are pretty empty of materials. What if I do the lucky trait? Let's see what we got. In a stroke of extraordinary luck, he managed to make an effective coagulant. Hell yeah!
I must say, I'm rather amazed. How did you manage to formulate coagulant with only a handful of ingredients?
I'm just lucky, I guess. Once I isolated the primary aggregate, I simply accelerated its replication.
Oh. Well, yes, obviously that was going to be the next thing I tried.
Of course.
In any case, I hate being in debt to anyone, so here, something for
Oh,
yourself.
nice.
It's your lucky day, Trooper. Our friend here has manufactured a coagulant that will raise your likelihood of surviving the abscission procedure tenfold.
I'm still not sure about...
What's that burning smell? Oh, good. I think the saw's all warmed up.
Alright, inhaler primers. Primers are special tools that synthesize healing medicine through your inhaler. In your inventory, okay, I've been using it. New primers that better fit your playstyle or upgrade the amount of healing you receive. Okay. Can I make another one? Because I think the guy out here needs a coagulant. Anticoagulant.
Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself.
Okay, I have it. Here we go. Here, this should stop the bleeding.
Much obliged. That feels night and day better already. Protectorate forces won't know what hit them once I'm back in the field. Thanks again, friend.
Good luck with everything. I'm making a lot of friends today. Now give me this trauma kit. Close your eyes. Shh, 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 shh. Alright, let's get out of here. What's back here? Beautiful. Oh, I did not see that. Planet, 2 planets. Some type of wormhole? Black hole, maybe? Should look up more. Alright, junk items, take it.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these protected.
He's still out there.
Not sure how I feel about that, except that I hate it.
We go in here? Is this anything?
No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm.
Who's talking?
Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
Oh.
You just stopping by to admire the mines, or is there something I can help you with?
Sounds like you're having some trouble. What's the problem?
See this system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, "Gee, nice weather we're having today."
See, I came across a repair manual for sky mines. Maybe that could help?
You did? I've been looking everywhere for that. All right then, let's see it.
Oh, I didn't take it, but I remember enough to fix the launcher.
Well, you certainly sound confident in your powers of retention. I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance.
Okay. Maybe Niles, Valerie, maybe you should stand back. You know, hit it a little bit. There we go. Should be fixed. Recall maintenance manual info to repair the sky mines. So I did retain that thing that I looked at. I was wondering. A photographic memory. See? He didn't have any faith in me.
All right, so you got her working. Bully for you.
Don't sound so disappointed.
No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again.
You don't?
There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough?
Do something then. Don't just stand around wringing your hands.
You know what? You're right. Now that the system's fixed, no point lollygagging around here. Plenty still needs doing. Just need to find the right project. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged
thank
mine
you.
earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an
What's he
easier
got?
time installing
Don't
it
stop
than I
there. Thanks. See you around. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have to do the... I have the code for something. Where'd I come in?
Something I can help you with?
I spoke with the former drone operator. I think I could reset their priorities now.
I'd be hesitant to use any code proffered up by a former protectorate. But you go right on ahead.
Okay. Reset target priorities. Leave the conversation. Set Auntie's choice to friendly and protectorate to hostile. Okay, there we go.
Look at him.
What do you think?
Launched and no one dead. I'd say this calls for a celebratory smoke.
Some days you just manage to pull the right levers.
Yeah, it's just like my old pop used to say. Some days you eat the lever, some days the lever eats you. Wait, no, that's a Raptidon. Anyway, thanks for your help. Fairfield will be a lot safer now with them drones on our side. And before you go, take these. I reckon they'll come in
And a
handy
lot of
with
free
someone
stuff
your
today. I
expertise.
love it. Put that baton right here. Perfect. Put that away. You're gonna scare some people. Just want to make sure I went everywhere. Okay. It's over here. Auntie's choice is the best choice. Yellow tarp means you could jump on it. What you got there? Chips? It's empty. Is that a food store? Ooh. Mag pick. How much money do I have? Not too much. We'll think about it. We know where it is.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Ooh.
Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
Your pitch could use a little work, but thanks for the welcome.
Of course. Though I must also apologize for my inappropriate courtesy a moment ago. You're here for delectable discountables, not my pointless observations. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
That was better. You have some expensive stuff lying
Thanks
around.
for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success.
Aren't you worried about thieves?
It'd be a mite tricky for anyone to swipe something when I'm standing right here. Nothing gets past these peepers.
Jeepers creepers. Where'd you get them peepers? You been running the store long?
I've been working the store going on a few weeks now. Got promoted shortly after Auntie's Choice liberated Fairfield. Still finding my stride with all the marketing suavities, as you witnessed. Advertising's been a right struggle to get a hold of, much to my chagrin.
What's the problem exactly?
Well, advertising is an essential part of my business. But I haven't got any new products to advertise. Just the same stock I had yesterday. And the day before that. According to the guide, in situations such as this, I'm to consult my marketing department for new copy. Except I don't have one of those either.
Sounds like they left you high and dry. Anybody request for new merchandise?
Didn't want to seem discourteous by asking. I still sometimes forget this isn't the Protectorate. Maybe I will put in the request. That'll sure show some initiative. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can do for you?
See what you got.
I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
It's not too expensive, actually. I don't necessarily need that. I like the helmet, but we'll just leave it for now until we have more money. Ooh, mag pick. I'm obviously trying to do something, Niles. Ooh. Take that. I might get a crude biomass gun, so be good to have. What was that? Oh. Just perusing your wares, no worries. I'm a good person. What's that on the wall? Is that a bug? Right up there? What is that? Actually. Oh, the radio. If I turn that off, will you turn around to turn it back on? It's a cool looking cash register.
Banter elsewhere.
Spacer's Corona. Nothing great. Like how I just come in and go upstairs. A nice view. I like how they're projecting it on top of the face. I didn't realize that. That's pretty. What's this? Nothing? I like to take a lay of the land before I get into anything here. Wait, hold on. I might be able to do this. There we go. Scrap metal, cloth. Advertising hollow emitter. Hollow emitters are commonly found in Auntie's Choice advertisements, but doubtless they can be used in more pragmatic applications. The gaudy advertisement commands the skyline so as to compete with the very sun. With a skilled hand, one could extract a hollow emitter at its core and shut it down for all time, or until the part is replaced, whichever comes first. Sure, let's do it. Hopefully no one notices. It's a big old generator. Anything else? Can I get up higher? What's that? Alright, to the business at hand. Let's get back down there and talk to her. I think I went the wrong way. Why is there so much scaffolding? They're doing a lot of work here. Send out the bat signal. Can I get higher? No. Okay. Let's get back down. Let's go the right way. Was it here? I just came from here, didn't I? Whoa, I almost took a tumble. Alright, we'll just go in the entrance. Do you see that advertisement up there? It just went out. Who knows? Weird.
Yet that you see fit to
Just
keep me
slide
in
in when they're
constant
having a
state
meeting.
of consternation.
I'm here.
With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be
Got the Mad Hatter here.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Such a weird looking armor, like the mosaics looking.
Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Let's see. You're trying to sell me something?
I sell to the gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Let's see. Let's do a little whisper to Niles. Think we could trust this guy?
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
I'm trying to find someone here. Name of Augustine de Vries.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
Let's see. Do I want to be upfront about this? Yeah, let's do it. I need to get into the Vox relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
Let's see. Nice sales pitch.
Can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
They dead. Okay. What do you know about mental refreshment?
Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase?
What's a grafted soldier?
Grafted soldiers were the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived.
You must not have much faith in your troops if you're sending me after one.
I may be a motivator of persons, but I'm also something of a realist. Our grafted soldiers are capable at their apex, but many degrade before accomplishing themselves. I chose Trooper Sealong to grant her the opportunity to be of use. But the grafting program was shuttered with good reason. Best to be thorough.
True, very true. So go to this ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
I prefer diplomacy and subterfuge to frontal assaults. I'd rather work with you. Let's think. Good point. I'll be back. Let's weigh our options, okay? I don't want to jump into it. Do we have anything over here that I could borrow? If you know what I mean. I thought I had to stop it on that gray part. Just see what he has in his pocket. Everett locker key. Okay. I don't know, like it doesn't have, I'm used to like Skyrim and stuff where it has like the chances of you being successful. We'll think about stealing that.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems.
Alright, give me 1 second. Gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm not gonna lie, with these types of games, I'm usually a save scummer. Meaning I will save right before I do a dialogue with different choices, and then I'll reload if I don't like the outcome, but I'm playing a little bit different. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Whatever I do, I do. Before I talk to you, let me just see what's in here. Dear father, mother, guardian name, I regret to inform you that your son, daughter, child, employee rank, first name, last, was killed in action at location on date. I know the sorrow that this message brings you, but no, soldier rank, last name, was a valuable Auntie's Choice asset and that his, her, their contribution to the war effort on Eden will not be forgotten. Honestly, I have a feeling that's usually... There usually is a template for that stuff. I know it's, I'm being a little cynical, but... Okay, residence leasings, Fairfield, available appropriate protectorate lodgements. There she is, Augustine DeVries, the first one. House, red trim, circle windows. Okay. We got a skill too. You stay in there. Alright, let's talk.
Didn't catch a look at your uniform before. Oh, the reaching arm of the Earth Directorate, wagging its fingers and snagging our pocketbooks. Hope you won't be a problem. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
Let's see. Having a purpose has never really been my thing, but I'm supposed to go to the Vox. Looking for Auntie's Choice bootlickers to kill. Hey, I'm talking to one right now. No, I don't prefer to die right now, so let's do this one.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction? I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
Seems to me that you care more about efficiency than saving human lives.
Ah, I haven't broken an idealist over my knee in ages. Open your ears wide, friend, for this is a whetstone well scoured. Efficiency saves human lives. Engage a detachment in open combat. Expect dozens dead on both sides. Kill their commander beforehand, and their soldiers will rout without a shot fired. Such is war. Milver Street, for all his book learning, doesn't seem capable of understanding such. I hope you're a sharper sort than he, willing to do what must be done.
Let's see. Isn't soliciting my help unauthorized? Seems your boss will be mad at you.
My employer would assuredly be filled with wrath if it were my forces I were committing. But enlisting a freelancer on my own dime is hardly committing any forces. If you fail, I'll be out nothing, and Auntie shall be none the wiser. And if you succeed, I can't be blamed if my plans came to fruition on their own.
Not gonna lie, I don't really like her. I mean, I get why she's callous and hard because of the battle worn, but you know, you could have a little bit of bedside manner. And the other person said she was bloodthirsty, and they said the guy was, you know, was a salesman, but he was truthful in the end, I think. So, all right. I only just got here. You'll have to fill me in on where I am before we talk business. No, I already know where I am. Have you seen any unusual Protectorate subjects? I'm looking for someone named DeVries.
Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here. Not my department.
DeVries, sorry.
Milver Street befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you?
It's an old girlfriend. Ex-lover who jilted me. I seek answers and bloody vengeance in no particular order. She might like this option. Let's say that.
So happens that I know the feeling from the receiving end. Bevy of ex-lovers who took my losing interest personal. Romance is a transaction, same as anything. If the deal's no good anymore, walk. And if someone tries to cheat you, make them regret it.
Alright, let's hear what it is you want from
I
me.
want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
See. Wouldn't it be simpler to kill everyone in the facility than sabotage it?
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people. And there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary.
What's the plan for infiltrating the facility?
Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering.
Oh,
But a simpler
Niles,
path would
Niles,
be
that's
paying a
you.
visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper.
Milver Street said the same thing about you. He wants information on mental refreshment.
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
See, I want to think about this before I make a decision.
Think all you like. Speak to Milver Street if he ain't already stuck his hooks in you. I'm confident you got the spine for what must be done.
Let's think about this. Give me 1 second. My cat is licking my green screen again. Okay. I don't know why she loves my green screen so much, but she does, apparently. She's okay now. I put her toy down. I got this little toy that rolls around the floor with a little tail. She's enjoying it. Okay. So let's think on this. I don't really like her, honestly. I don't like either of them, let's be honest. I don't like he has holograms on his hat, but I get it. He needs to change, just in case he needs to change the logo on there. He has a very well manicured facial hair. So that's a positive for him. But, well, first let's get a skill point in this. Let's see. Speech checks with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be selected. Plus 10% damage to humans. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Engineering. I'm thinking let's not take forever with this. I'm thinking maybe engineering because I've run into a lot of engineering things that I couldn't do. Speech. I do like talking to people. Let's do one more speech for now. Yeah. Okay. Perks. I do have a perk point or... Oh no, I have another skill point. Let's do... engineering. Okay. Do I have a perk point? Where are the points? I do not. Okay. But let's look for DeVries. Or is it DeVries? I forget.
There is a
Oh.
98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will
DeVries.
require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Oh, very nice to hear. It's like they knew I was looking for her. I looked down to look at the microphone on my controller to see if it was on, because that would be cool if I could hear you talking, honestly. How much ammo? I have enough ammo for the gun I currently have. I think we're good. Let's find her first, then we'll come back. Let's do... put the shotgun... What has the most damage here? 36... 18 times 8. Let's do the shotgun. Perfect. Locked and loaded, Commander.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just Taro excrement. Heavens. Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
Between the two of us, I'd wager I'm the faster draw.
You know, you might be right. I'm reliably certain I did not want to find out. Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Was once mistaken for a Raptidon breeder. I have the bite marks to prove it.
Sure as I am, there's a fine tale to be told there. I've got one of my own to share with a more pressing need to address. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost them hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
They be hiding in one of these houses?
I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome, be my guess.
Sorry, did you say being of pure information?
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars yet. But it's one theory.
Let's see. Well, I'll look around, see if I can turn up anything.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Let's see. I think it said it had red trim on the roof. Dead or alive, Protectorate drone. Okay. Engineering 3. It's in there. Anyone in there? Is there a hatch on the roof I could jump onto? Oh, there were stairs right there. There's a nest. I see a nest. Okay. It's a grenade.
That must be the greenhouse. You know, one where that Emmeline is supposed to be moving stolen goods.
Got it. I'm trying to look at this though, Niles. Alright, we can't get in there yet. So I either need trait that's brawny or unjammed door engineering 3. See something on the table in there. There's red trim on this one too. And that one. What's this here? Would you stop opening the door? I'm obviously doing something. Whoa, what's this? Thought that was a handle for the toilet. Close this, please. Am I supposed to be in here? Oh, okay, so this was the right one. Supervisor First Class Camarillo. Welcome, subject. DeVries. You are to report to your post in the Information Input and Retrieval Department at 0630 tomorrow. As I'm sure I don't need to tell you, every member of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small and insignificant the role may seem to be. We expect you to conduct yourself as a harmonious part of the Protectorate. Glory to the Sovereign. Alright, pitchball incident. It is not unheard of for one to sustain injuries in the course of the spirited match of pitchball, even one as serious as your shattered femur and internal hemorrhaging. In my experience, however, virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence in the Sovereign's Pride vodka. While it is understandable misconception, such overindulgence does not demonstrate a subject's pride for their subservience to our Sovereign. Fortunately for you, in a short time you've been here, your work has been nothing but superlative, so this will not add greatly to your demerits. Nonetheless, it is your duty to work through such injuries to be an example to your fellow subjects on how to put aside one's self-importance to elevate us all. Okay. Incident. Your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by the course of mental refreshment. Thank the Sovereign. It is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain this is but a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again. Okay. Scourge. We already read that on another terminal. Okay. Now let's see what's in this room. DeVries submerged tracker. The tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Take this. Ooh, there's blood in this safe. There's a little compartment here. Why can't I pull it out? Oh, she's getting the tracker out, obviously. Okay. Alright, let's see what kind of messages are in the secret terminal. S. Lockwood. Subject. Farewell. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us, but we are decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear, and I can assure you the dark path you accuse of us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burden you with the knowledge of things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels vs. the Cult of Corporatism's 6th chapter? One way or the other, I fear we are hurtling towards that same inevitable conclusion. This one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. How can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and your last message has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, forget that void damned cereal and whatever it is you're planning, and please, please, come see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I am holed up in the Old Order Chapel of all places. Maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me and Victor.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
Mission log, day 153.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
Betrayal. Mission log, day 182.
I did it. They are all dead. And
Not
I am
all of
still
us.
alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Ooh, she's questioning it.
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law.
Watch your
She
mouth.
wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I understand you're upset, but let's keep our heads here.
No, you didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too. back at the academy.
Realized she had that much of a reputation.
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Let's see. Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point.
And so, some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
See. Always ascribe to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence, I say. Let's do that one.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Whatever the seers showed her must have been convincing.
Sure. But why act alone instead of reporting her concerns to the brass? What made her believe the Earth Directorate would dismiss the threat? I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the Grand Architect, Void, even Capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
I like how they use Void instead of, shit. It's kind of like Battlestar Galactica where they say frack. Frack that. See, I couldn't agree more.
If only DeVries had shared in that good judgment, huh?
This will be remembered.
She started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
I'm nothing but friendly. Okay. I want to take this jar. Why can't I take that? Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, with the sunlight. Let me go into your house when you're sitting outside. Yes, I'm a thief in games. I admit it. Always have been. I usually pickpocket by now, but I'm holding off. Oof, that's some sparks. Snack cakes, that sounds good. You know what it tastes, you know it sounds good, a honey bun. I go for a honey bun right now. I'm surprised this is working with those sparks. Please select the following options. Messages. I confess, I did not think a cellar would be of much use when I first moved into this house. Imagining a natural disaster or some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield, of all places, seemed absurd. Now we are at war, and I have even heard a rumor that the invaders will attack Paradise Island. Should the worst come to pass, my resolve will not waver. I will, of course, answer duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary. But having somewhere safe to fall back to could prove valuable. Administrator code, what's that? Administrator code. Twice this week I have input the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. If it happens a third time, I suspect I will be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient recollection. Given how scattered I've felt, maybe that would be for the best. I keep waiting for the Sovereign to call me up to combat the invaders, but no. I have orders to remain here in Fairfield. No matter, I must remain vigilant. Perhaps I'll write the code down and pin it to the refrigerator or some such until I've properly memorized it. It is not as though I entertain visitors. Well, well, well. The refrigerator, huh? Where's the code? I don't see any codes here. Oh, wait, oh, scrap piece of paper. What looks to be a terminal's administrator's code has been written onto this scrap of paper. Always keep your head down. That's what I always say. I type it into here. Here we go. Access administrator controls. Let's see what that does. Unseal cellar. Where's the cellar? Around back. Don't mind me, sir. Warren. Warren L. Warren. I didn't notice that before. I'm stuck. I guess it's in the back. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's dark.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Dumb question, but none of you can apparate or anything weird like that, right?
I forget. You invaders are not raised on the same diet of knowledge as we in the Protectorate. How small your
I'm not an invader.
uneducated mind must
I'm
be.
a tourist.
Trapped in worthless superstition.
I was just asking for a friend.
Perhaps you should have brought that friend with you. It was unwise to come alone. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse.
Oh, I don't live here. You got the wrong guy. Actually, stumbling upon you was a complete accident. Actually, I want to know why they're ransacking the greenhouse, so... Why would you ransack the greenhouse?
The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
Let's see... You must have been starving to risk your lives for food.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
Even a distraction can be fatal at the right moment.
If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Let's see. How much for your fancy theories?
You've got me there. Nothing enigmatical about a trio of Protectorate stowaways.
The more I listen to invaders blathering, the more convinced I become of the need to rid our fair island of your wretched stupidity by any means necessary.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
Ooh. Lorenz, please. I don't want to attack him. You really are all brainwashed, aren't you?
Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet.
Hey. I'm guessing that means you also wouldn't consider joining Auntie's Choice?
I would sever my own hands at the wrist.
Fair enough.
Rather than sign a corporate contract.
I'll take that as a no. Would you accept being prisoners of war then?
A generous offer. but we prefer to die in the service
I don't
of
want
the
to kill you. Or I don't want you to kill me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Clearly. Which is why you're cowering in here rather than confronting the enemy head on.
I will admit, dying like a cornered sprat is not the righteous future the Order predicted for me as a child.
I like
What
sprats.
other option is there? Failure is disallowed. Surrender is treason.
Let's see. Your corpses won't make a difference to the war effort. You'll be dying for nothing. Not if you buy yourself time. Live today, fight tomorrow.
Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing
I know.
a shot.
I have a silver tongue. What
thought
can I
for
say?
sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
Hoping what? I won't judge. Tell me.
I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Not foolish. Not at all. It's difficult to lose people you care about. We all grieve differently.
I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything. Truly.
Okay, now can I get their armor? That's the next question. You stay right there when I take your armor. I don't need apples. What else we got here? You don't mind if I take this, right? Ooh, I needed that for my ship. High security lockbox. What else we got here? More credits? Don't mind if I do.
What more could you want from us? Spare me your falsities.
Why do you linger? Do you enjoy watching us so abased?
I want your uniform. That's why I linger.
Stop that scrounging around.
Who's detecting me? I'm not here. I left.
Takes all sorts.
I forget it. It's not worth it. What if I do it to you, though? What do you got? Alright, let's get out of here. We did good today, boys. And, well, Valerie and boy. Do I have any more? I just want to see. I don't think I have a perk point yet. But what's the one I needed? Wait, what's it called? Brawny or Engineering 3? Brawny. It's one word, so it should stick out. Holy moly, there's a lot. I don't see Brawny, though. I guess I'll have to go for the 3 for the engineering. Actually, do I have any more armor? No. Oh wait, I do. It's stolen though. Ooh, agent. When did I get this? I don't remember getting agent armor. It's 4 compared to... Actually, this has nice benefits, and this is only 4. We have agent chance 15, 20, damage resistance, combat sprint speed. After using command... Alright, we'll keep that one. I kind of want to put the police officer clothing on, though. Oh, I didn't check what else I have. I have the infantry cap compared to agent helmet. I mean, the hat is better, right? I don't know about stolen goods. I should have read the pop-up. If they see me wearing it, I could look like this person. I guess we could go into the greenhouse anyway. I kind of like skipped ahead. Oh. Wow, you got a nice setup here, Emmeline.
This is where I've ended up, doing the work of at least
Let's take a look around before we speak.
half-dozen automechs.
Nothing here? Okay. Fair enough.
I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fairfield for all your purchasing needs. I have far too many claims on my time to be able to cater to the curious at the moment.
This looks like a lot of work. Is it just you in here?
I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So, I'm on my own here, breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top of all my other jobs. Oh, the bits I wouldn't pay for some of those mechs the Protectorate used to work this place. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Buttress is another word you don't hear much. Okay. Security thinks you're up to more than growing plants. Care to tell me what's going on?
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
Not entitled, but I'm curious. I'm trying to figure out why you'd still work here if you got better things going on.
Because all these plants were unknown inside Auntie's Choice. And there's a good chance we can make something of them. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.00034227% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising, and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Pretty sweet. Let's see. I'm just curious what all this is for.
Quite the setup, ain't it? Before we took Fairfield, Auntie's Choice didn't have anything like this. Every kind of plant we've got was made to thrive in a chemical vat. But the Protectorate grows all their greens the old-fashioned way, with water and soil and actual fertilizer. I can't decide if it's adorably quaint or just plain daft. Then again, they all only have one job, so they have the time to indulge in all those sorts of archaic whimsies. Damn lucky Crabble copulators.
What do you use it for?
Research mostly, some wholesale, and as the base for some small batch, highly exclusive, limited edition retail runs. Though I expect word any day that the big brains in R&D will have tweaked and twisted these plants so they're better than nature. Then we push the new product on the market. And my contract says I get 0.00034227% of net after development, testing, packaging,
Yeah, we went over this.
and distribution costs. So you know, this is a pretty big deal for me.
Alright, I guess I'm out. Nothing, I was just passing through.
Well, I've got a lot left to do and not much time left to do it in, so you can show yourself out.
Thank you, you're very kind. Good one for the road.
Hey, Gads, the hologram's gone down.
They found out.
Function, perhaps. An outrage is what I call it. That hologram was our flag planted in the soil of conquered lands.
And that's a good thing.
That symbol is our pride, our identity. How can you wage a war if you don't even have a logo?
I just destroyed their
Mind your own
morale.
business interests. Outsider.
I don't know, it was me. Whoa, I thought that was gas. I was like, is this a poison room? Oh, this is Milf Street's house. And if I do. Blueberry Crunch. A nice house. Kinda. I don't know about the green light. It's kinda weird, honestly. Personal logs. Marketing musings. Outreach programs for health and happiness. See what type of guy this person is. Why trust the paradigm when your life could be sublime? Other contemplations. It is true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of bottles and bloodshed? I hope to law this is not the case. Oh, but my age is catching up with me, and I know now that my words fall on deaf ears, as I am but a doddering old fool. I know the eyes of Auntie, and indeed everyone else in town, are upon me now. So if I am to show my methods are sound, I must make my move now. I mustn't fail. To E. Tinsley. Regarding halted assimilation? My dear Miss Tinsley, it is regrettable that you are harboring these thoughts. Given time, you'll most certainly make yourself useful to Auntie's choice. If all else fails, simply find a mirror and gaze at your own magnificence, and I'm sure you'll find the feelings of inadequacy melt away. It works for me every time. Although, should these feelings stem from any lingering protectorate connections, I may be able to be of use. Do you, perchance, still possess any yet ye-saying compatriots reluctant to fully give themselves to Auntie? If so, do tell your favorite minister so he might help yourself. So he's a doddering old fool, huh? So if I get his key, I can open up this fridge. Looks like a fridge to me. Alright, let's go talk to him. I think I'm gonna side with him. None of them are good people, let's be honest. You probably is more right though. Wait, where'd she go? Uh-oh. You got a spammer. You gotta block them. Alright, goodbye. Banned.
What's on your mind?
Weird. Does he know I'm here anymore? Let's see. 350. He didn't even know I took it. He had no idea. Now let's go. What's that? I am on normal, so I guess if he's not looking at me, then he can't. Let's see, it was down here, I'm pretty sure. Was it? No, it wasn't that one. It was over here.
These incessant jingles over the loudspeakers.
I guess I left the door open.
Do they ever cease? Nope.
Alright, hurry, in. Close the door. Da-da-da-da. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Ooh. Designated triple barrel shotgun. I will take that. Oops. And some bits. White chocolate yummies does sound yummy. Alright, well, let's go back to him now. Actually, let's take a look at this gun. Racing unit. Weak spot hits mark your target, making them a priority to companions and increase the damage they take. Also increases weak spot damage in general. Put the gun away. We don't want to draw attention. Just robbed from the mayor. Can I put his key back? Oh, I guess I can't. Okay.
Greetings again. You have my undivided attention. What's on your mind?
Let's see. Acquisitions Officer Core mentioned she wanted me to sabotage an automech repair center.
Carr wishes to use dubious military intelligence to justify a foolhardy assault, and she's treating you as her personal courier. It concerns me that she's asked you for assistance. Surely you're not considering aiding her.
What to say? You got a counteroffer?
Anything you desire, so long as you agree to aid me instead.
I thought about it, and I've decided to help with your mental refreshment task after all. I'm gonna side with him. I know what you're saying, he's not a good man, but I'm not really bloodthirsty yet.
An opportunity to attain my goals and stick my finger in Babylon's eye? Today's as grand as when I led in the performance department showing of Life of a Salesman. Find your way to the Ministry of Accuracy. And if Trooper Sealong is still alive, do send her back here to debrief. She's still contracted to us after all.
Okay, locate the mental refreshment information. Not too far away. Did I go into here? It's a cool looking mechanical. From here it looked like a bull. If you look at it like that, not really. Oh, they were emailing. Oh, hello. Bernicus. Beautiful beast. I like your cap. Private notes. Musings on Raptidons. Well, I've officially gone from chimeric scientist to Raptidon onboarding specialist, but it's not so harsh as a change. Not so harsh a change as I feared. These creatures require constant feeding, house training, combat conditioning, and praising to dulcet tones, yes. But they've also provided me ample opportunity to study their constitution. They've taken well to a salve I developed for wound care for better than the average human would have. While my previous work may be lost to history, I can't help but wonder, might this have been used to aid graft recipients? If so, would we perhaps have had more success than failures? Ah, Milver Street has come calling for his subcutaneous injections again. I'll write more of my findings later. Alright, this is the other side of that message we read in Milver Street's terminal. DB, first I want to thank you for always being so kind and such a great listener. You have been of immense assistance to me in the past few years. I write to you today because I admit I'm a bit at a crossroads. Is it reasonable to be among a society for so long yet to feel so separate from it? Try as I might to feel one with Auntie's choice, it's as if I'm donning a costume. I wish I didn't feel so. Any advice you have would be much appreciated. Welcome to working. Looks like I could jump up here. Darn it. Keep hitting the wrong button. What? Kleptomania. You just have to have it. Doesn't matter what it is, but it isn't yours. You want it. You'll occasionally steal things automatically, but anything you've stolen sells for significantly more. Warning, this flaw significantly changes the experience while in settlements. Not advised for players looking for a relaxing experience in towns. Automatically. Nah, let's not do that. Alright, I'll make a decision. The next one, the next flaw that comes up, I will say yes to, no matter what it is.
Pulverizing them suffice?
Would pulverizing them suffice?
No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Let's see. Why don't we start with introductions? I'm Gaius.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful Raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the Raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist turned tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
I'm well acquainted with Carr and Milver Street's antics.
If you too have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Why can't they see eye to eye?
The fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew.
Magister's in high spirits now that I've agreed to help him.
I see. I hope his spirits may be sustained. I have grown fond of the Minister, but I cannot help but wonder if he fully understands how proud the Protectorate are. It takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's society, and even more to leave it entirely. He may find that courage to be rarer than he thinks, or perhaps he will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of persuasion yet again. How I would welcome it in this case.
Let's talk about something else.
Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Tell me more about taming
I
raptidons.
work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
I hope this doesn't hurt any of them.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would
Time
not
for an
be
icebreaker.
here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
I'll be going now. I hope me saying no to that trait doesn't like close me off to other traits. It didn't say that, so. Because I'm a little worried now that I said I will 100% take whatever trait comes my way next. But I stick to my promises. What's going on here?
That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the void damn things coming from?
Your drone's broken.
Not one of ours. Belonged to the Protectorate. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr dispatched another patrol, as I requested, but no such luck.
Trooper Erickson told me what happened to him.
That was a nasty one. Drone downed him on the reload. I do hope he's on the mend now. Erickson's a fine fellow, if a rather poor shot.
To live, which is more than he could say if you hadn't saved his skin.
He told you about that? That blasted, well-meaning gas bag. Now I gotta ask him to strike my involvement from his report to Officer Carr. You see, I, wasn't exactly authorized to be shoring up other patrols on the perimeter. In fact, I might have been specifically ordered not to leave this spot.
Sacred safe with me.
Thanks. Well, at least some people in this unit still understand the concept of discretion. And taking initiative. Trouble is, it's only a matter of time before these Protectorate drones break through and do some real damage to Fairfield. If you're keen on lending a hand, Bounty Terminal's just left of the constabulary. Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess we're trusting in degenerate bounty hunters now.
Let's see, should I give her the performance review? Sure, I found this in the mobile command center.
Merciful law, is this? Tell me you did not steal my
It slipped into my pocket. I did not steal it.
Court-martialed for even looking. No, I am not gonna look. I'll wait for the reviews to be distributed along the proper channels, and... Oh, hell. This is worse than the last one. Promotion denied? No, this has to be a mistake. How can Officer Carr claim I don't understand supply and demand regarding shifting market urgency? That's unfair.
He lowered injury and death incidence by 15%. That has to count for something.
And that lowered our burial fees. Carr clearly doesn't understand my value, but you do. Well, The next review period's right around the corner. Suppose it's never too late to tidy up my reputation. Take this for your trouble. While I learn my lesson,
$3.50.
you might as well profit off my shortcomings.
Don't mind if I do. How are things?
Between the constant assault of drones and my official reprimands, I can't get a moment's peace of mind. Real shame about my performance review. I thought I was doing better. Not according to Carr, at least.
Farewell. Fare thee well. We need some music. Actually, let's take a look at the bounty board first, and then we'll go to this quest. Where's the constable? This way? Oh, it's over here, somewhere around here.
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it?
Because we get paid to do it. We need the money so we can buy things.
Okay. Then once you buy the things you want, why do you keep working?
So we can make more money and buy more things. This isn't that complicated.
It's true. Okay, the bounty board should be around, it says next to the consulate.
You ever find yourself with too much
Yes.
disposable
Here we
income?
go. Look up your own bounty. No outstanding bounty, thank goodness. Yes, because I died last time. Look up local bounties. Wanted, drone swarm. The Protectorate has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatist drones against Fairfield. A drone cannot be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marketing and must therefore be destroyed. The drones were last seen in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. A bounty of bits and positive reinforcement will be awarded to whoever brings them down. Okay. Now let's go to the quest. Now let's look at my I haven't really looked at my weapons. So 23 damage, 29, 29. Let's do this one, I think. Now I have a lot of ammo. I feel better now. Oh, sure. You want to talk, Niles? Where are you? Oh.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit? Brief one, of course.
Why not? Good idea. I'm 10 years overdue for my annual physical.
I'm being serious here, Commander. Could you try doing the same? I had
Sorry.
some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
I'll be serious. Let's see. Am I going to need to hold an electrical standards and safety course? Or maybe electrical.
Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first.
What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
It's like he put you in a tough spot.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
Let's see. I respect you putting the mission first in spite of everything. That's dedication, or you should have known better than to team up with a civilian in the first place. Wait, what mission? Horizon Point was a bust.
All the more reason the Earth Directorate needed someone in the system keeping an eye on things. Luckily, Val and I survived.
I respect you putting the mission
I'd
first.
feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's Arbiters and Sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Let's see. You were trying to do the right thing. That's what an Earth Directorate agent should do.
Guess some of what you said way back when stuck. Oh, that talk about putting people first. Figured that's what I was doing. Putting a stop to all the pain I was causing. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him?
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
A time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander.
After we do what I
won't
want
be
to do.
making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Go. Color palette is great. I love it. Can we get on top of that water tower?
This unit has observed a significant increase in your levels of physical activity, Agent Ibarra. Helpful reminder. Please make time for rest and recovery.
Thank you. I appreciate the, Oh, you're talking to him.
Reckon we should spend some time together at a workbench soon.
To maintain this unit's superb performance, routine maintenance is highly recommended.
I'll take that as a yes.
You're sovereign. I don't need another later. What's this say? Dearest friends and esteemed companions, as of late it has come to my attention that I actually do not enjoy the act, nor the daily drudgery of farming. Upon this realization, I had initially considered submitting myself for refreshment, but in a wondrous bit of serendipity, I quite literally bumped into a delightful fellow from Auntie's Choice. He convinced me to discard that foolish notion and helped me discover a new path forward for myself in the form of employment with the fine folk of Auntie's Choice. Several years ago, I would have balked at the very thought of leaving the Protectorate, but today I see joining Auntie's as the freedom and breath of fresh air which I never realized I so clearly desired. Liberation, self-determination, and a free market. These are things which my heart yearns for. I don't doubt that with my sharp mind and strong work ethic, I'll become a top executive in no time at all. And to every subject of the Protectorate who reads this, I encourage you to do the same. Auntie's Choice is always hiring. Remember, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving, but with Auntie's Choice, you'll be thriving. Regards, William Taberson. He's dead now. Ooh, Samson's up. Hello, Samson. You gonna help me play? Ooh, I can get in here. I did not know I could get in here. I just figured I'd take a look. Alright, Samson. You hungry? Being on Tribute Unfiltered. Guess I'll need that for crafting later. Don't need more sprat hides. Do need ammo though. He left his ammo. Why not? Heavy rounds. Nice. What else we got? Ooh, Samson, your ear's cold. Oh, I guess there was a ladder underneath too. So dual access points. Thanks for the ammos, kind sir. Hope you're doing well with Auntie's Choice. The best choice. First off, let me explore your domicile, and then we'll chat. I'm gonna be nice and not steal everything this time. Ooh, music box. Alright, let's chat. Hello, Redactor Quesnel. Interesting name, Quesnel.
What's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit.
Give me one moment, I'm sorry. Gina's home. Okay. I'm an Earth Directorate agent in pursuit of a wanted fugitive.
Well, that all sounds rather exciting, like something out of an Aetherwave serial, which I've watched only for official research purposes, of course. Most in the Protectorate don't know what the Earth Directorate is, you know. Suspect you've received a few blank stares if you've mentioned it afore. Anyhow, you travel freely. I'll forgo appealing to your sense of duty, as those outside the Protectorate lack such motivating principles. I presume you accept payment for services?
See, depends on the assignment.
In my role, I compile material providing special insight on other colonies. Items prohibited to others, news logs, serials, and the like. During recent troubles, unsavory elements removed certain items from my old office. Among them, a series which took considerable time to assemble.
Let's see. Where was your office?
The Ministry of Accuracy, over the hill from here, where I formerly operated before the invasion. It is currently unoccupied by humans leastways. However, that, while unfortunate, remains inapplicable to matters at hand. It appears aforesaid unsavory elements sold the aforementioned materials. They now reside in the hands of indeterminate parties all across the island.
Any leads on who stole them?
Sources placed them briefly in the hands of Sub Rosa black marketeers. Yet who sold the materials to them or where they went afterward remains a mystery.
You said that other materials were also stolen. What's so special about these ones?
The line represented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated 2-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Its remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them.
I still can't help thinking this is for your personal collection.
I'll admit Commander Zane and Buddy's exploits make for a sensational read. They saved Carnifeller's brain, for instance. Oh, and Mammon Incorporated, of course, too. So no, I am not immune to their considerable charms, but my interests in recovering them are strictly professional, I can assure you.
Fine. Just so I get paid.
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. Once you have one of the 10 periodicals in hand, I will trade you for rarities and bits. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Pull my gun out after every conversation.
This unit has finished compiling the comprehensive report on the commander you requested, Agent Ibarra.
Oh, thanks. But I didn't request a report.
This request is over 3,470 days old and was initially issued prior to the mission on Horizon Point.
Oh, shit! Delete that. It's most likely to have outdated information anyway.
Acknowledged. Purging the commander's favorite colors, foods, and activities report.
Guess I gotta keep an eye out for enemies like that one. Go around this way. Check out the big guns. Can I get a higher point, or can I jump on these rocks? No? Okay. Okay, we could sneak around them though. Chest doesn't appear to be tall enough for me. Oh, there's 3 here. Okay. Okay, I can't go around this way. It's good to know. Can I? Nope.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Deal with this beast over here, I guess. Run, run. Take this. What is seeing me? Oh, it says the sentries. Oh, he scared me.
Entering a confrontation state.
Well, this does not look good. He's not going to need that, so I'll take that. Take a ring, sure. Not good at all. Prism repeating rifle. Keep an eye out for enemies. Something in the building? Ooh, I'll take a claw. I don't know what we can do with it, but it sounds pretty cool. Sure. Let's drink it. No, I don't think we want to go through the front door. I see a different way in. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. Here we go. Ooh, slow motion. Oh shoot, you could jump? Well, now I know. There are 3 in here. Oh, it was a dead body. Okay. We'll break that down or sell it. Take everything. Give them nothing. Peacekeeper armor. Okay. Now keep the radio on. We want to keep the mood late. Eat all the food in the pantry. I'll probably be able to use this later. Alright. observational report, Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks. During this refrain, he slyly referenced a document as yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this lapse was caused by sheer hubris or the subconscious seed of antisocial behavior is unknown. Nevertheless, it is clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the consul. Recommend mental refreshment, followed by transfer to another division. Alright, John, another observational report. Jonathan spoke in his sleep last night, words that sounded vaguely of his duties within the ministry. This may show a proclivity towards either unwitting disclosure or deep-rooted discontentment. Recommend mental refreshment. Another report, Adams confessed that he's having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way glass. Undoubtedly, this is a sign of a guilty conscience. Recommend mental refreshment.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Take a look at the armor I got. Probably have something better now. Alright, let's do this one. Oh shoot, what did I just do? I added it to junk by mistake. Well, now I know that exists. I like the guns I have for now, so we'll keep that. Are you ready? At least face the door.
You ain't as tough as you thought.
There's something right over
Get
here.
over here before you get yourself killed.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
No, you ain't got what I need. And
How do you know?
You can't come
Oh.
stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
You some kind of hunter?
If the occasion calls for it. But I fancy myself something of a biologist. Or at least I used to. Me and raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Minister Milverstreets hired me to find a report and send a trooper Silong back to town.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
You seem capable. I'm sure you'll find a way to prove them wrong.
Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rapt, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong. That about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Let's see. You mentioned an enhanced soldier division. Couldn't they help you out?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
You can try kissing the graft. Have you asked for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Surely a contract can't stop you from looking after your health.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft
Look at the
impede my
small
work,
print
but
always.
it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter.
Been trapped by plenty of awful contracts in my life. It's not so bad going independent.
That right. Suppose if you've been in my position and managed to do well for yourself, could be an option worth keeping on the table, if all else fails.
I hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the raps.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Alright, you guys first. Oh shoot, did not mean to do that. Or did I mean to do that? You get him, boys. Can you stop opening the door? How do I... Oh wait, hold on. What kind of grenades do we have?
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Engaging combat protocols.
Luckily they can't open doors.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Where is that? Upstairs? Oh.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
I like this gun. I like when they're glitched out up there. He's not gonna need that tea. Oof, that's a lot of damage. How do I get up there now? Oh, duh, the ladder. Alert. Overdue deliverable. Our records indicate that the Ministry is 247 days late on delivering critical information to Euphoria Arc. Print the following pass to Euphoria Arc and hand deliver the pertinent reports immediately. Sure. Sensors tasks. Field report 17-259. 3 dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded. Alright, spied 2 sentinels wrestling with my Automax last night. Upon their leave, I found a new data recorder. Alright, so I should likely say nothing. Wise man fears anything that would label him unfaithful, and historically I could apply that moniker to Alphonse Skoltz. Fears nothing. Okay. Hiring me for something with all this ammo. Easy. Ooh. Unsanitized reports. The following reports are unsanitized and must be assigned to personnel. Do not let it leave the Ministry. Raptidons are encroaching on Fairfield's borders and hunting its citizens for sport. Our resources are spread thin, and what firepower we possess has not risen to the standard of suppressing this terrible scourge. Emphasize that the monsters wreaking havoc across this prosperous island are confirmed to have been unleashed by Auntie's choice. Rabble enthusiasts. Oh, those are the group of people we found. The author verbosely acknowledge. This has to be opposed by the Protector at return. Any text, data, or intelligence that shows indifference or worse, potentially praising, the order is to be corrected and its authors to be immediately remanded to mental refreshment. Okay. Alright. Guess the elevator's down. They're quite pretty, these animals, the big ones at least. Always keep the music on. feel like something's gonna pop out, right? Grit enhancing materials. I'll take it, but I don't need it. Oof, I don't like the look of this. Alright, you guys first.
This highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Milverstreet.
Do not proceed. Okay. Okay, the mental refreshment. Let's print that cartridge. This is what I needed. Okay. Discover the evidence there may be still be order of the ascendant believers living amongst our subjects. Okay. Good, we leveled up. Been here, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go home. Came here too. I guess I closed the door. Take a lay of the land up here. I guess I can't get up there. Be a lot of enemies up ahead. Hey, what's up? Going pretty good. How's it going with you? Oh, you said well. Aidwell. Welcome on in. Catching the tail end of the stream. Thanks for joining me this Monday. I totally miffed. There we go. Hey, thanks for saying that. Appreciate that. Okay, I try to stream at 1080p, 60 frames per second, because it's easier on people's eyes. No, no community server, sadly. Not yet, at least. I will get there, though. Have you played this game before? Outer Worlds 2? I was hoping those robots were part of the bounty. Kill two birds with one stone, but I guess not. That's alright. I'm back.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister.
Ooh.
When have I ever
Came
not
in
made
on
a
a
go of a job for you, huh?
lover's quarrel.
Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. You scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies,
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that
Ooh,
came.
he's right in front of us.
Fair Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How is your progress?
That kind of looks like Richard
Acquired
Dreyfuss.
what we discussed.
All right, the secret of mental refreshment at your fingertips.
Excellent. Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one
Ooh,
of
I
my
got a
finest
suit.
suits as a
I
token of
probably would have
thanks.
gotten armor if I did that. Help the other person.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Arm does not look good. Minister, let Inez fix her graft. Then he won't doubt her efficiency ever again. Efficacy ever again.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest
Maybe I shouldn't
from
help
the
this guy.
ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
See. Never quit a contract without writing another. Then again, I did that all the time.
Has everyone around me gone mad? This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis.
Ooh.
And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with
Okay.
this clown.
I like your style. Not your arm, but I like your style.
Decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, where were we? Oh yes. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our
Of course,
foes into the
there's
fold
this
and
plan's
to
gonna go on
ensure
forever.
my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Wait, you said you'd get me into the Vox. Are you stringing me along?
Worry not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yeasayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
Skip the preamble. What do you need?
Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
I thought you were the marketing specialist, or is that hat just for show?
Shh, not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust
The sorting
How
hat.
can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
Let's see. Pretty convenient how helping them achieve salvation also directly fits your goals.
I say if the situation is serendipitous, so much the better.
Why is converting Westport's subject so important?
Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
I'm gonna go getter like me needs advice from time to time. Got any?
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the Aesayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie.
Say no more. I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. That
Sick. This guy's sick, but I'm helping him.
with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
I don't want a replica hat. I want the real thing.
I don't think you understand. The Reserve Oxonian is functionally identical to the one I wear. If anything, the replica is likely in better state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. And really, is anything truly one of a kind?
Then you wouldn't be upset about me taking it. Give me your hat.
Very well. I can see you won't be swayed. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my limited production gentle.
Thank you, Richard Dreyfuss.
If I must.
Give me that and into the box and we'll be square.
And consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Before I go, is this town armed? Am I going to have to shoot my way in?
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
I'll be back. Keep that hat warm for me.
I suppose I should take this time to make peace with its departure. Oh, so many grand times shared with this hat.
Oh. Okay. With that, that is it for my stream. Hope everyone who watched live or on the VOD enjoyed. And I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Until next time, I bid you adieu. And see ya. Don't forget to like or follow or subscribe, whichever platforms you're on. Alright, thanks again, and I will see you later. Bye.